Hello everyone, and welcome back to the 101 Dalmatians challenge here in The Sims 3 with all expansion packs and quite a bit of custom content. And we're here getting ready to wake Tisha up because it is Monday night and we are running out of time, you guys. Tomorrow night in about 24 hours is when Suas is going to come and visit, and Suas is the alien mother of our wonderful little Lyra. So Lyra's out here kind of studying the stars with her sister Emma right now, her half-sister Emma. And let me turn headline effects on so we can see how their skills are doing. And these two are just sort of working on logic skills and kind of thinking about the fact that tomorrow Lyra's alien mother is going to be coming down and seeing if the household is in order enough to leave Lyra here. Suas was very upset when she realized that apparently Roger and Anita just vanished and no one told her that her half sim, half alien daughter, who she had left in this abundant nest of children with Roger and Anita, who were taking good care of them, and the dogs, that, you know, the parents just kind of vanished. Suas was very upset about that, and she might take Lyra away unless Lyra is able to show off that she's really gained a lot in her logic skills. If they're able to show that the household is well taken care of, the bills are paid, we'll have to get rid of the prank that is right here. I think that Emma would actually activate the prank for her, because that was a prank set by Meredith when she was having a bad day, and I think all of the younger kids know about it because they kind of keep out of Meredith's way. And I have a feeling Emma, because she is really close and loves Lyra, would activate that prank and get it out of the way so that Suas wouldn't see it. But they've got a lot to do, and so our challenge for when Suas was going to come back and decide whether or not Lyra was going to stay is making sure that all the bills are paid, because when she showed up there was like pee everywhere, there was just filth all over the place, the bills were behind, we have to pay the bills, like the garden is still a wreck, so we're going to need some help in the garden. But one of the biggest challenges was making sure that Lyra actually gained a lot of skill, that she's showing that she can have good grades, she's showing, has she done her homework? Oh, thank goodness. Oh, good. And I think she might even be able to pull off an A if we have her turn in her homework in just a minute. So I think we're going to have her turn in her homework and then resume searching the galaxy. So let me just go ahead. All right, download homework, and that should have her return her homework for their homeschooling. But she needed to show that she was learning a lot from her homeschooling experience, since after the children became orphaned, they all stayed at home and became homeschooled, so that way they wouldn't be exposed to people asking unnecessary questions about where Roger and Anita went to. And we will be finding Roger and Anita, you guys. I know it is the 100th episode of the 101 Dalmatians challenge, and we have grown so much and we have so much further to go, but that is not going to be the end of season 1. The end of season 1 is coming up pretty soon, but it is actually going to be when we have the birth of Nissa's puppies. Nissa is not expecting just yet, and that is because she needs to be fully trained, so we actually have to finish training her, and that is where Tisha is going to be coming in. So Nissa, she finally has managed to get that coveted super smart pet award, and she's been learning her skills really quickly, but Terry is just too tired to continue teaching her. He has worn himself out, and we're going to have to pass the torch or pass the baton of training over to Tisha. So here's fingers crossed that Tisha will be able to pull it off, and she's going to have Andrea and some of the others help out with gardening. The kids are too young to help out with gardening, unfortunately. Oh, they can water things though. Yes. Okay, let's get out here. I think they'd be called over like, okay, kids, you need to help out. So the kids, I think, can start watering everything, and maybe that'll work out. And then we'll have to ask for help from Andrea in a little bit. Why are you unlucky? Oh, because of your unlucky trait? Oh boy, I don't know how that's going to play out, but let's go ahead and we'll have her clean up. And then Tisha, don't change your head around when we're paused. That always freaks me out. And then Tisha's going to have to do some cleaning. They've got to get the place looking nice. They need to make sure everything is well put together so that when Suas shows up tomorrow, it'll all be okay. But yeah, the primary thing we really actually need to do is if we can get Nissa fully trained and pregnant from Basil's puppies, then we'll show we can carry on the Dalmatian legacy, and probably that will help out a lot with Suas, because Suas has a lot of business interest in making sure that the Dalmatian line of dogs continues going. All right, so yeah, we've got new homework. We can take care of that. She should have an A pretty soon. What do you mean homework is bad? We just turned our homework in. Don't you give me that nonsense. All right, we'll have to work on our homework in a minute. I don't even know what that's about. And Tisha's gonna have to make some dinner pretty soon. Oh, is the house messy again? Is that a baby? Is that the sound of little Tobias waking up? Oh, Tobias. And I do have plans for Tobias and Meredith and little Vinegar, the angry, greedy piggy chihuahua that we took in as one of our rescue pets. I do have plans for them too. And season 2 is going to begin after season 1 ends, and we have a brief break to kind of gather our wits for being able to offer the animals for you to download. And I'm sorry it's taken me so long. We'll stop watching Tisha take a shower and pop over here. I'm sorry it has taken me so long to get up and going with getting 101 Dalmatians back. It's just been very busy. Meredith, can you command Aaron to like come over here and we can command the dogs to guard this. We need to like activate this, but I don't know how, so we'll have to wait on that. Oh, Tobias, quick, somebody hold him. Hold him and put him down so he can use the restroom before his diaper becomes dirty. Oh man. All right. But yeah, we've got lots and lots of tasks to do, but we'll worry about all of the details of the end of season 1 and upcoming season 2 and Emma growing up into a teenager and going out on her worldwide journey to look for their missing parents later. For now, we've got like stuff to focus on. We have booby traps to put down. We have baby diapers to change. Aaron is glowering as usual at Tobias. Come on, put him down. Put him down on the little toilet. Okay. Put Tobias here. Let's see if we can get him changed before it's too late. All right, and then you're going to have to wait, Tisha. You can... Oh, what? Replace? Oh, no, the shower's like broken. All right, we're just going to have to replace it. And this needs cleaned, but we need to train the dog more. Oh, no, she's getting tired. Please, no, we have so much we need to do. All right, come over here. And we're going to teach a trick. We're going to teach rollover. We'll start there. So, Tisha, I know you're feeling unlucky. I know everything's messy, but we're just going to have to focus on what we can do. Did he already... Nope, come on, you can make it. You can make it. Go, little guy, go. Oh, and then Aaron's trying to compliment his sister, or his, not sister. Aaron is the imaginary friend that only Meredith can see. And normally he looks quite different. Meredith kind of goes back and forth on if she's going to see Aaron as a stuffed toy or as a young boy, or like a young teenager, really. And we've got a lot of plans for him too. But like I said, there's tons of things going on in the family. So let's just focus on what we can for now. All right, we'll snuggle Tobias in a minute. I think Meredith would understand today is kind of a busy day. She's not very close to her friend or her family beyond Tobias. She kind of almost is a little bit sassy at them most times, but I think she'd understand today is a really important day, and clearly there's very, very important work going on with Tisha over here. So we'll have Meredith take care, clean out the bad food, and we'll have her serve some dinner. I don't think it would be anything fancy. I think she'd just make mac and cheese, maybe. She'd put some effort into it, so I think she would make mac and cheese. All right, Tisha, you need to come over, please. Teach trick. You need to play roll over. Come on, Nissa. Come on. We can do this. Tisha, I know you're feeling stuffed up and germy and sick and unlucky, and we can't get rid of the germy trait in summer, unfortunately. If it was spring, we could take her to get allergy shots, and if it was winter or autumn, I think you could take her to get a flu shot that'll last a whole year. So I think after everybody has been so sick, Tisha will definitely be hauling everybody to get their flu shots to the hospital come autumn season. All right, now we're going to have to work with Nissa. So much going. Look at Aaron follow Meredith around, just back and forth. All right, and how are the girls doing? Yay, they're helping out in the garden. Awesome. I think they're actually doing some weeding and things like that too. I didn't know that. Oh, and she's doing harvesting. That's what she's doing. I didn't know the kids could do any harvesting. Oh, and look at that. Lyra, did I put that mod all the way in? I must have. Lyra has some gardening skill now. Well, that's probably a good thing. That's something we could impress Suas with, I think. Huzzah! Well, that's a good thing. All right, and then Tisha's just going to have to continue working with Nissa here until hopefully we'll have some degree of success with those ones. All right. Oh my gosh, Meredith. Why? You're trying to help out with the family with this desperate last minute rush to train the dog and clean the house. And of course, Meredith, in her effort to like help, ends up making everything a complete mess. And I can only imagine like what Aaron, who has never eaten anything yet because he's not real yet. One day, like I said, we have so many things going on for this family. One day Aaron will become real. Today's not that day. So imagine the things he would suggest putting in there. Maybe something like, I don't know, onions or like grapes or something because it's colorful. He would cause trouble that way. He totally would. Oh, Tobias, where are you? Okay, you're getting a little hungry. Meredith will probably feed you in no time. And then, oh, what the heck? Why, Terry? Why? You were sound asleep where you belonged. I don't even know why you're up here. I have literally no idea why you're up here. Well, use the restroom and then go back to bed. I have no idea what Terry thinks he's doing over here. I need him like awake and ready to go so he can help train up the dogs. My gosh. So much going on. Perdita, are you okay? Perdita, stop running around. No, Perdita has fleas. We'll have to get rid of that too. Oh, just the cleaning that there's going to be going on, let alone all of the training. So we'll let these ones train. And then I don't know what Terry's doing, but he needs to get himself together. And then we'll have to see what's going on. Okay, can Andrea do something? Andrea's still snoozing and she's super hungry. So we'll have to eat the questionable mac and cheese that will be provided to us soon. The girls are hungry too, but they're actually working really hard helping out in the garden. So the garden seems to be coming along to some extent. We'll turn on the sprinklers and that should probably help a lot. All right, Emma, you don't need to harvest everything. We'll send Emma inside. We'll send Lyra inside and let them start eating. But that's really good of them to have started helping out with taking care of everything in the garden. So hopefully they'll be able to help out with more. So we might have to move the sprinklers around a little. Oh, those are always so hard to reach though. Not this one. At least I got this one out. But you can do automatic sprinklers as well. It's just we haven't had time for Terry to be able to update those. And I hid the sprinklers thinking I was oh so clever in a whole bunch of the plants. So I don't even know where some of them are hiding. Okay, now these ones are taken care of. Good. All right, so everybody should go back inside and get some food soon. We've got Nissa being trained. There we go. And now we've got some food. Oh no, and little Tobias is crying. Tobias, why? He's so hungry. All right, come here. Okay, go here. And actually, I think, there we go. Okay, put Tobias in high chair. Meredith loves Tobias. She really takes good care of Tobias. So I don't think that she would eat before Tobias managed to get a bit of a meal too. Well, that's your own fault that you made this like surroundings disgusting. Aaron, can't you do something? Can we command him to do anything? You can have him get a snack. Attractive. You shouldn't find him attractive. He's just a giant fluffy thing. Let's see. And then what's going on? Terry, what are you doing? Go to bed. I don't know why he's making weird noises. What's going on over here? Where's Nissa? Nissa, where? No, Nissa, what? Tisha, you are not a very good dog trainer. Get over here. Teach oh, she taught a trick? What? Oh my gosh, we know roll over. Yes. Nissa, never mind. I take it back. You are a good dog trainer. We just need one more thing and then we can try having Basil and Nissa try for puppy. Oh, I'm so excited. Okay, that's a good thing. Good thing. Oh, I know what's wrong. Jeez Louise. Because the last time we played, we recorded Warriors, so our Sims don't have any free will. That's why they're so confused about everything in life and not doing anything the way they should. Oh my goodness. Well, we'll fix that in a jiffy. So let's go ahead and have everybody kind of get together. Aaron, for crying out loud, go away. Aaron, it's your own fault the baby's crying. I swear. He really hates Tobias. This child. No, Aaron, we don't have time for you. We're trying to feed Tobias. Get out of the way. You are not making yourself very well loved here. All right, and let's go ahead and give some baby food. Aaron, stop it. Give some baby food. And then we'll let Meredith go back and focus on... What do you mean put away leftovers? Why can't you eat? Here, grab a bowl. Aaron, you're going to just have to wait. Aaron, their dynamic right here is going to be very amazing, especially once we get little puppy vinegar involved at some point. All right, and so now back here in the back garden, Tisha is going to very dramatically, even though she's exhausted... try to teach Nissa to play dead. It's pretty awesome, actually. And if we leave them alone long enough, hopefully they'll be able to get this, even though Nissa's getting a little tired now. But I'm really hopeful, now that we only have one trick left, and we've got about a little under 12 hours before we're going to call Suas over, I'm really hoping it'll like work out. All right, so let's see what's going on with all the kids. There's so much cleaning to do in this house. Do you guys have any idea how messy you've made it? I think Aaron is harassing Tobias. It is my personal belief that as a toddler, Tobias is able to actually see Aaron. And I feel like Aaron being... Aaron is so jealous of the fact that Tobias takes up Meredith's attention. I feel like he would just be a bit of a brat and be harassing the baby. All right, we'll let Meredith kind of clean up. Lyra, what am I going to do with you, my little one? You can go ahead. No, leave that there because otherwise there's going to be like a mad crush to get over there. And we'll have her shower. Emma, you're so good about wanting to do your homework. That's really wonderful, sweetie. But you should probably eat first. You should really probably eat first. So let's have her grab a bowl. Can she clean this up? No, she can't. Okay. There we go. That's right, everybody. All right, and then Tisha should be over here training. And then as soon as Andrea wakes up, Andrea is more inclined to actually help out with the family, whereas Meredith is very, very reserved. She's not close to her family whatsoever. There we go. She does want to snuggle Tobias, though. So let's see. Oh, no. Snuggle. And Aaron will always come second to Tobias in Meredith's point of view. Meredith has more or less helped raise Tobias, after all. Since Anita and Roger came home after having the baby, put him on the ground, and disappeared. It was quite amazing. All right, let's see. Okay, you guys can turn off now. And then we'll have to see if we can finish taking care of the garden later. I need to get more lights out here, I think. All right. And look at the corn. The corn did not grow the way I thought corn would on a stalk. It grew like corn beans almost. Well, that's interesting. All right, come on, Nissa, you can do it. You can learn how to be a good play dead dog. And then that will allow us to finally have Nissa potentially have puppies with Basil. And so how we're going to do it with our Dalmatians from now on, because I want to give it a bit of a challenge to see how many puppies each female can have without like overbreeding them. Our rule of thumb is going to be that the Dalmatians can only have 3 litters. And then the other rule of thumb is going to be I have to use a random generator and roll from 1 to 12 to give ourselves how many times she's allowed to try for puppies. So if Nissa tries for puppies with Basil and it doesn't work, then she can only try like a certain number of times before we'll say that it's just no good, no luck. And I think that's going to add a lot more drama and challenge, and it's also going to make us much more excited for how many puppies they have per litter. And I'm actually thinking what we're going to do is when the time comes, if Basil has enough, we're going to give him, yeah, he does, we'll give him the fertility treatment for pets. And if Nissa has enough, we'll do the same. But we would do that because if they can only have a certain number of times to breed, then we want to make sure we can get as many puppies per litter as possible before moving on, because 3 litters, and then I'm going to say that's enough for our female digital dogs to have. Yes, Nissa, you're so smart. Good alien space dog. We'll push her just until midnight at latest, and then we'll let her rest. All right, Pongo, wake up. Wake up, you goof, and go get some food. Same with you, Vinegar. Wake up and go get some food. Sometimes the dogs will just like sleep through everything. All right, and it looks like Andrea has woken up. So we'll have Andrea help out. Meredith is busy chit-chatting because Aaron's really excited to be talking with her. All right, and look at this. See, Andrea is already leaping to duty. Oh, and tripping over herself. Are you clumsy? I totally forgot you're clumsy. She is a clumsy genius, and she's very perceptive. There we go. She's very perspective, and so I think she would definitely understand that there are certain things that need to happen in the family, like in the house right now. She is really tripping all over herself. Like the things that need cleaned and the way that everybody is busy in different ways. Aaron, are you guys in the way? Hey, get out of the way. Stop playing. Oh my gosh. And Meredith, as usual, is kind of showing off how she isn't quite, I'll just put it away myself, how she's kind of out of sync with the whole family, quite literally standing in front of the sink at the moment. Grade C. The government was not impressed with Tisha's attempts at homemaking. They suggest trying better next week or you may lose your grant. What? Why not? I don't know why Tisha didn't get more homemaking points, but we'll have to worry about that later. She's doing something really important right now. All right, we'll have to let Nissa rest. Leisure day is coming in a couple days. If the family can make it through this trial, they can celebrate with a little leisure day celebration. All right, we're going to stop in just a second because I don't want to push Nissa too far. But she's just got one thing left, and then we can have her try for puppies. And we'll have to roll the random generator to see how many times she's allowed to try for puppies. And then she and Basil can try having some babies. And if she's pregnant with some puppies before Suas gets here, I think that's going to be a good thing. But I think weeding the garden and cleaning the house, it's going to be really tough to make sure everything is ship-shape right at the last few minutes. All right, I think we're doing pretty good though. We just have to set that booby trap, pay the bills. We need to do a little bit more work here and there. Oh good, the girls put themselves to bed. Yeah, really, I think all of the animals are pretty well taken care of. I love that we finally have doors on that barn. Yeah, all the animals are pretty well taken care of. And Pongo, you're such a goofball, Pongo. We have money in the bank again, which is a really good thing. We've built a big rescue center, which I think will impress Suas with showing that we definitely are dedicated to having our animals like be well taken care of, and that we're working really hard at having like a proper business, not only with breeding the Dalmatians, but providing homes for all of the stray animals here on Earth. I think that'll impress her with how serious and grown up and mature really the Radcliffe Dearly orphans are. And who knows, are they orphans forever? Maybe their parents are gone. I mean, I imagine their parents would have come back by now if they could, is kind of the thing. But when Emma becomes a teenager, that is when she's going to go and we'll have a little adventure with her traveling the world looking for her parents. For now though, we're going to go ahead and let Nissa rest. We've pushed her an hour past what I said we were going to. And hopefully she can go get some sleep. And then I think next time we're going to have to just do our best. All right, let's come over, eat leftovers, mac and cheese. And then next time we're just going to have to do our best to finish training Nissa in playing dead, which I think is the hardest of all the traits. And then we can have her and Basil try for puppy. And we're getting there. It's getting to only about 12 hours. And those are really the only things that we had as a challenge. The house needs to be clean. The bills need to be paid. The kids need to be well tended to. And Lyra needed to have level 5 of the logic skills. So she's managed to pull that off and gain a few extra skills too. So hopefully Suas will be happy. And I have a feeling Suas will want to continually visit after this too. Meredith, you are just so... She could care less about the fact that she's kind of in everybody's way. She's got a little bit of that in her, that's for sure. All right, Tobias is still okay, so we'll just let him go ahead. Hang on, Tisha. I'm trying to get you fed. Yeah, that's kind of the thing, guys. Meredith doesn't really care about anybody in the family but Tobias, except on the most tenuous, vaguest, furthest levels. And Andrea is kind of the one who steps up and sort of fills the role of being the older sister for the younger kids and trying to help out Terry and Tisha. So I really think Meredith's future and where she's going to go and what she's going to do is going to be quite dramatic. And we've talked about that before too. But all right, thank you guys so much. I can't believe it's been the 100th episode of 101 Dalmatians. I know it wasn't super duper special or dramatic, but that's because we usually do our season finales based off of the events that happened rather than a specific number, because you just never know what's going to go down. It's so exciting. So next time, Nissa is going to have the opportunity to learn how to play dead, and then she might get to try for puppies with Basil, and that would be so cool. And then Lyra needs to just make sure that she is ready to go for her mom to come visit. Thankfully, I think her grades are semi-good, so hopefully she won't have her grades docked, and she won't get in trouble for that. And yeah, the house is clean. We just need to set off some booby traps and pay some bills. Fingers crossed. I think we're gonna make it, you guys. And I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.